Right, so sometimes you will be given a picture of a parabola and you'll need to come up with the equation for it, okay? So that's what we're going to look at today. So for example, it's quite common to get something like this. So let's, 1 second. All right, okay, so we may use the information, so this is the type of thing, use the information in the graphs to find the...
Mr. Cunningham?
Yep.
Cannot see what you're doing.
So use information in the graphs to find the equation of the quadratic. In the form f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c. So we could be given something like this. Let's see if I can draw this so it doesn't look like a mess. Okay, so here's our quadratic, there's our x-axis, our y-axis, and we're given that it goes through this point, 3, 0. We're also told that it goes through this one, which is negative 4, 0. And we're told that it crosses the y-axis at 0, negative 24. So we're given quite a bit of information here. Any thoughts on how I could come up with kind of the starting point for this? Yeah.
Never mind. Yep. Oh, actually, you could put the roots.
Yes.
Like a...
Yes, good. The roots in the brackets. If you could see Sienna, she's showing what brackets look like with her hands. Okay, so we could say, we could start off by saying, well, it could be something like what in the brackets? X plus 4,
no,
good.
X minus 4. No, X plus 4.
X plus 4.
X minus 4.
Okay, well, let's talk about, okay, well, at this point, what's our y value?
0.
0, okay? So if this is 0, and we've got something in these brackets, x, now we don't know if it's x plus or minus 4 or x plus or minus 3, okay? So what we're saying is either this one has to be equal to 0, okay? And if this is equal to 0, what does it have to be in order to make this equal to negative 4? It has to be a plus 4, okay? So that's why it has to be positive, okay? Because if it's positive, when I go to solve this, I'm going to get negative 4 out, okay? So I've got, and then what's the other one going to be? Minus 3, okay? X plus 4, x minus 3. But we're not completely done yet because there could be some number outside of this bracket, okay? All right, now, obviously we have to use every piece of information given to us. So how could we find if this particular number the only bit of information we haven't used is, yeah, the y-intercept, okay? And that's when x is 0. Right, good. So yeah, when x is 0, f of x is equal to negative 24. So I can substitute these in to this. So I'm going to get negative 24 is equal to a times 0 plus 4, 0 minus 3. That gives me negative 12a. Is that all okay? So what's a equal to? 2. So my equation is going to be 2 bracket x plus 4, x minus 3. So that's just using the factored form, okay? Hopefully that kind of makes sense. If I let all of this equal 0, then x is equal to negative 4, or x is equal to negative 4, or x is equal to 3. If I let x equal 0, I'm going to get negative 24 out. Now, we need to have it in this form, so last thing I need to do is expand the whole thing. Let me get that. So that's what we do if we are given what the roots are, okay? And the y-intercept. Now, we could get one where we are given not those things, such as something like this. Only going to be given 2 points. So we're still given the y-intercept. But this time we are given the vertex. So what form do you think it would be best to put this in first? Vertex form, right, so vertex form looks like something like that. You can use whatever letters you want really for it. Do you want to try and come up with it yourselves? That'd be exciting, wouldn't it? Okay, let's have a look.
Wait, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Everything is my
A little bit. So when it's written like this, the vertex of this is you take this one, change the sign so it becomes positive, or just the opposite. This one stays the same. So using this and our vertex, it would be a times x. Go ahead, Sam. Yep, minus 2 squared minus 2. Yep, good. So this one changes sign, becomes positive 2. This one stays the same as negative 2. So then when we get down to there, we just need to then sub in our, work out what a is, same as last time. So that's when x is 0, y is 4. Yeah, so negative 2 squared is 4. So that becomes 6 equals 4a. So a equals 3 over 2, or 1/2. Good. So then we can expand it all. So go ahead and do that for me. Is that okay? So I expanded my x minus 2 all squared. It's just down here. So I get x squared minus 4x plus 4. No, because we need to finish it off. You're sitting talking away. Right, then I need to expand out the the 3 over 2. So I get 3 over 2 x squared minus, that's 4 times 3 over 2. Yep. And then that's going to be the same. And then we just group together our like terms. Minus 6 plus, minus 6x plus 4. And we are done. So nice and nothing too crazy. We can practice some of these on page 153. And we really want to make sure that we can, so just going back to our completing the square stuff, that was on page 149. And we really want as well page 151 completed as well. Okay, so I will leave you to carry on with this, and if you have any questions, give me a shout.